So in the last couple of weeks, we've gotten this question more than any other question or this question previously. How long is it taking to build a custom home right now? It's kind of a complicated question because there's a few things that factor into it, but we're going to talk about what holdups are going to occur and how to avoid those and overcome scheduling conflicts. I'm Bella Genatasio. I'm the selections manager at GTG Builders. And if you like the info and you are watching our other videos, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more content we're putting out. So certain products and materials that we're having trouble getting right now for exterior decking materials, certain colors they're not even making. Same thing with siding. They're not making certain siding, long lengths versus short lengths. They're hard to come by. Interior appliances, those are extremely hard to come by in stock, or you're waiting a long time for those. Plumbing fixtures, especially bathtubs and toilets, they're having a delay and they run out of the dye to make those products. Certain flooring materials, oak, the prices are higher, along with other lumber prices, but even pre-engineered hardwoods, they're hard to come by. Just manufacturing is so behind. These products, if you know that they're going to take a while, it's easy to get ahead. But if you don't know, then you could be put months behind schedule. So our next issue is scheduling issues. The number one issue we're finding is just working with the towns. Each town is still operating differently, so certain towns aren't even back in the office. So this really puts us behind on permit applications, inspections. You're never really sure when you're going to get those things, so those are all a big question mark. There's also, with all the labor shortages, some of our crews are there for longer than they used to be, and sometimes it takes them a lot longer to get to our job than it used to. So these are a few things that we have to be aware of before we start making our construction schedule, because they will put us behind very quickly. So most importantly, it's how do we avoid these holdups and hiccups? First of all, if you can order something in advance, order it. Put it in the garage, put it in somewhere, store it somewhere, but if you can get your hands on it, get your hands on it when you can. Things like windows, they're taking 2 months plus, so we may have to order these before we actually have our building permit in hand, which is different than how it used to be. Second, if you can make a selection earlier than you previously would have, make it as early as possible. Knowing what you select will give your builder, gives us the opportunity to look into it and say, okay, it's taking 3 months rather than 1 month. So we can adjust our schedule to take into account those extended timelines. Especially when you're working in the construction zone, not just the interior selections, we like to take into account more off days. So this might be, we have to schedule inspections for only Tuesday, Thursdays now. So Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those might be off days. Or we need to include extra time for certain crews to be there. And there might be a day that nobody's there, but we needed that built in just in case somebody needed to be there for longer. So before COVID, we were saying it would take about 6 to 7 months to build a house. Now we're pretty confident in saying it takes about 9 months. Worst case scenario, it's taking 12. So it's good to know those things when you start your build, whether you have to sell your house or if you're in a long-term rental. Those things you need to know, but you can help your builder keep things moving by making your selections early and staying in tune with what's happening at the construction site. So although it's hard to get certain things and there's delays, at GTG we're working hard to make sure we get ahead of those delays. We input each selection as we get them, so all our contractors are notified. We get that order in and we figure out where to store it, what we need to do with it, just so we have it on site when we're ready to use it. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. I hope you found it informative. Check back soon. We'll have some more videos coming out. Subscribe, like, find us on Instagram, Facebook. We'll see you soon.